most accurate local forecast starts now with meteorologist Brett Thackeray.
Hi, everybody. We start in Hershey this morning. Good to be with all of you on a Thursday, and that wind is starting to whip around and the cold starting to move in, and that is going to be a headline for us. A cold and windy Thursday ahead, and it's going to stay cold, too. So it was nice. We had a little thaw. We had all the snow melt, and we had some days in the 50s, but that's gone. And some snow showers are possible Saturday to remind us that, yeah, it's still winter out. We've only had 1/10 of an inch of snow so far in January. We are midway through the month now, and that's pretty weak. And I'm not seeing much in the way of snow coming, although Saturday could be an exception. We'll take a look ahead at that. Here is Carlisle and the Cumberland County Historical Society looking good. Not a lot of folks out and about just yet, but temperatures are falling from near 40 when I came in this morning, now down to around the freezing mark. Hagerstown at 29, and look at to the west. Pittsburgh, Johnstown, DuBois, all in the teens, and they have about a 30-degree drop for areas in western Pennsylvania. For us, we're just starting to see the drop. York, a 15-degree drop. Everybody else sort of even with yesterday, but it's coming. And these numbers are going to be impressive later as we continue to see the drop. The wind's impressive now. Look at Lancaster, a 28-mile-an-hour wind. Get used to it. It's going to be a very blustery day. The winds, again, are going to be with us here, and that is creating lake effect snow in the western part of the state. Some of the snow bands making it into State College, Lewistown, Mifflintown. Here's the actual front, and that has pushed through the region. So we don't expect too much in the way of precipitation today. It's just going to be partly sunny, cold and windy, 29 degrees. That's going to feel rough this afternoon, and then 18 here tonight as the winds continue. They're not going to shut off overnight. They will continue, and part of the reason for this is look at the big trough that's carving out here across the Midwest, and that is starting to fuel the cold and the return of that cold here today. It's only 12 degrees in St. Paul, 19 in St. Louis. It's in the teens for Chicago, and this trough is going to be with us here through the weekend. Very little moderation except for possibly Saturday. So temperatures are going to kind of settle into the upper 20s today. It's going to feel like it's in the teens with the wind, and then dropping into the teens tonight. So it's going to be a cold start tomorrow. Highs bounce back to near freezing, but still with a breeze tomorrow, it is going to feel chilly. So winds today at times gusting to 35 miles an hour, sustained at times over 20. And it's going to continue to be breezy and blustery. Tonight, a breezy day tomorrow, and even into Saturday. Well, I would not classify Saturday as a breezy day. There will be times when the winds are kicking around at about 10 to 15 miles an hour. Partly sunny skies will be the rule. That means a lot of clouds and some peaks of sunshine. That's going to happen today and again tomorrow. We could start tomorrow with a fair amount of sun before more clouds work in, and then Saturday we're watching a few snow showers are possible. Some high-res models like Precision Cast here do show a several-hour period of snow Saturday morning, and that could put down an inch or two. Now, the reason I want to show you this is to say, hey, it's Thursday. So we're not ignoring this. We're watching it. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think there will be accumulating snow, but, hey, some of the models are saying, hold on, maybe there will be. So let's keep an eye on it, and we'll monitor it, and of course, we'll update the forecast if we need to. I think it's a quick wave that comes through. Sunday, there's a storm that's trying to hug the coast. It's not going to impact us. Most of next week looks quiet as well in terms of sensible weather. We don't see any big winter storms coming. When we do, of course, we'll talk about them and tell you days in advance. Over the next 10 days, though, it is going to be colder. Temperatures really do not get much above the 30s, except for Saturday when we do have a high of 40 degrees and a few snow showers to go along with it. So it is still going to be wintry. Then back down to 30 on Sunday. Martin Luther King Day looks breezy and chilly on Monday. Keep that in mind if you're volunteering out there. It's going to be cold. And look at Tuesday. Ooh. And that's where I'll end it on that grunt.
Oh, thank you. Yes,
Frigid.
a low of 10.
And a high of 20.
What else needs to be said?
Wonderful.
Correct.
Annoyed grunt.
Yep.
You can go away now.